Ladies and gentlemen, morning. Rank sprints are here. Season duration 10 days. Rank sprints don't inherit achievements. Divisions are allowed. Maximum players in the division 2. Depending on the season. Ranks reduced to 10. And only tier 6 ships allowed. And that's a 7 vs 7 format. And that's awesome. Right. Since it's tier 6 allowed, I'm in my Budyonny. I love my Budyonny. It's one of the Russian cruisers I kept as I moved up the line. Kept at Chapayev, and obviously I'm at the Budyonny. You've seen a lot of Budyonny footage. Did almost not record this match. You'll see the command get back there, F9. F9 is my default for record and OBS. Now, you know what? Let me record it. I record the matches individually. It just makes editing so much easier. Alright. So, this match isn't particular in that it's a high damage match. This match is particular in the amount of damage I did to aircraft and how badly their CV wanted to take me out. That is entertaining. Alright, so first things first, send some high explosive off to a battleship there that is sailing straight towards me. Start the fire. And the biggest problem with this captain is, because I moved my captain around that I had originally, is this captain doesn't have a FHE. Still about 50,000 XP short. And I set a second fire, and because he doused the first fire, or he repaired the first fire, the second fire is now going to burn for anything between a minute and a minute and a half, depending on the captain, depending on if he's using a consumable, etc. So, I'm not going to complain about that. And I set a third fire. Alright, so you are burning lovely. I've got 4 people aiming at me, 3... Turn. Absolutely love the Budyonny. It is one of my favorite ships. It's not very good. 4-kilometer torpedoes without IFHE, you shatter a lot, but it still is one of my most fun ships to play. Okay, so we move away there, and there's a underage ship that needs my undivided attention. And I try and shelter behind this BB while shooting at him, but I just can't do enough damage to get him completely destroyed. I probably should have switched to armor piercing, but that's alright. And it's time for me to turn away. I activated DFAA, my defensive AA, because there was a lot of aircraft between the two battleships there, and I thought it prudent to help them. And I'm already at 5 aircraft down, 2,300 damage to aircraft, 20,000 damage to ships. Scanning for the next target. Galant takes out the Ismail, and there is that little destroyer. Send some shells towards him. I think he's getting the fuck out of that area because it's going to be hot. And enemy battleship. I'm detected. That's obviously because I'm firing at every opportunity I can get. Alright, fire started. And he has repaired that fire, which is a big mistake, because now he's used his repair kit, and our CV is bombing the living shit out of him with torpedo bombers, and there's more torpedoes hitting, and dunk, dunk, And now the problem is flooding, because you use this repair kit, setting out the flame. It's, yeah, not good. Not good at all. And obviously he's got this annoying Budyonny keeping shooting at him as well. But I shatter a hell of a lot. So yeah, we are fairly firmly in control of this match. I've only done 24,000 damage so far. And we finally lose a destroyer due to their CV. And their CV was a really, really good player. We'll see in a minute or two. Alright, so let me see, can I get some more shots on this battleship? Budyonny does not have the arc of the American cruisers, so I can't get any shots. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, somebody is there capping A. I just don't want them sneaking up on me, so I send the spreader torpedoes out that way. Again, Budyonny only has 4-kilometer torpedoes. They are fairly worthless. Or as Jingles puts it, they are suicide torpedoes, because you have to get within suicide range to launch them. 4 shatters, 26,000 damage, 26,200. Now this is obviously rank 6, the ships don't have that much HP, but there's still enough damage to be done. Alright, so we'll give them A. I'm going to regroup up with the rest of the fleet. There is a Nuremberg over there, and I'm going to take another sip of coffee while I head that way. Alright. I'm going to aircraft down. Now look at the damage coming up from the aircraft. 3,500. Oh, really? Really? Did you just attack rocket me? So I decide, okay, use my second DFAA. Alright, 5,900 damage to aircraft. And I see his bombers moving. And he is obviously behind that island at C8. And he is seeing a cruiser come for him, and this is when the fun starts. This is when the fun starts. So now he is trying to bomb me. I like damage. I'm obviously WASDing like an absolute nutcase. Trying to get a shot at some of their ships while dodging the bombers. And the reason why I actually uploaded this, apart from, missed, apart from this, is the fact that when you're this close to a CV in a match like this, and then I mean, we haven't won by any means. They still have two destroyers, cruiser, and a CV left. And you are now approaching him, or where the CV is. I've effectively taken him out of the match. He can't provide support for that cruiser and that Nuremberg there on the 10 line, because all he is doing at the moment is trying to save himself. So if I had a shot and I actually had a penetration on the Nuremberg. 13,000 damage on the airplanes, 14,000. His rockets aren't doing as effective damage as they should if I was a destroyer. Sorry for you. And I'm just chewing up the damage on all of his aircraft. 2 more down, 2 more rockets, but I'm obviously WASDing like an utter nutcase, as you can see. 18,000 damage just to aircraft. And there comes the torpedo bombers. We're at 870. Our one destroyer is capping A, so we have capping points. And he's coming for a torpedo run. Oh shit. Shit. 3 torpedo bombers down. Just missed it. Oh man, that was close. 23,000 damage to aircraft. 5 aircraft down. Oh shit. Where's the last? Wow. No. Don't arm. Hit anchors. And I speed as much as I can. And I am at 26,500 damage to aircraft. Oh, I take a nasty hit there from one of his bombers. And there we go. Sunk one of their ships, and we win the match. And I did more damage to aircraft than I did to other ships. But the importance of that play was for that last sort of 4 minutes of the match, when he was supposed to be supporting that destroyer and that Nuremberg, I took him out the match. He could not. 140,000 credits, good amount of XP. It's not bad. It was a fun game. GG CV player.